So I was listening to the radio recently, and there was a conversation they're having about a young lady who was looking to join the Peace Corps. And when she was signing up, they'd asked her a specific question. They said, "Are you running from something? Or are you running towards something?" They had found that a lot of people that would sign up for the Peace Corps at that time were either trying to leave something from their past, trying to get out of a situation, or they were really passionate about what the Peace Corps stood for and the work they were doing, and they wanted to be a part of it. And I find the question to be very, very interesting. I think that a lot of us, as we continue through this human experience, there's a good mixture of things that we're running from and hopefully things that we're running toward. And I think sometimes it's good for us to pause, to take a moment, and to kind of look at our goals and what our goals are based on. Are we trying to get somewhere because that's really, really where we want to go? Or are we trying to get somewhere because we're just trying to escape where we are? And listen, both of them are warranted. If you're not happy where you are, get the hell out. Find a way, whatever it might be. But it's important that our goal is meaningful and purposeful. And sometimes we don't have time to waste. No time to waste. Hello, goodbye. I'm late. That was the little white rabbit with a pocket watch from Alice in Wonderland. But it's important that we know where we want to go. We have an idea. We have a goal. We have something we're passionate about, something that's meaningful. But also, sometimes we need to get out of a situation for whatever reason in a quick way. Maybe you just need a little palate cleanser. Maybe you just need a little break. And it doesn't have to be this is the path for you for the entire rest of your life. But this is just something for you for now. Like when you go to like a fine wine tasting or something like that. I'm never invited to such things, but from what I've seen in videos and hear in stories, they'll often will give you like a saltine and like a little bit of water or something to cleanse your palate of the old wine taste before you try the new wine. I drink rum. I'm a damn pirate. I'm not that fancy. So it's different for me. But I do understand the fact that maybe if you're running away from a situation, maybe you've been in a relationship for a long time that's not too great, maybe you need that rebound person. And hopefully maybe it turns into something great. Maybe you just need time alone. Maybe that's even better. I always feel when it comes to relationships, people ask me for love advice and stuff. And listen, I am no Cupid, but I will say that I feel that you'll never find true love until you love yourself and until you know yourself. So sometimes maybe that palate cleanser for relationships is just time alone, because you don't want to break anybody else's heart or hurt anybody in the meantime or hurt yourself. But sometimes those little rebound relationships also have some good memories, so that's okay. Life is life, but just be honest with people. Be honest with people about where you're at, where your intentions are, what your hopes are, So this way everyone's no one gets hurt in things. But when it comes to things like jobs and stuff like that, don't let a job define who you are. Maybe it's something you're passionate about. Maybe it's something you care about. That's great. But if you get burnt out, if you're tired, if you don't want to do it anymore, if your soul feels like it's yucky from being there, if you start to change who you are because you're being there, it's time to leave. Find a new way out before the universe pushes you out. Either way, it's going to happen. And then maybe you just get a little palate cleanser job. Just do a little something where you're just checking the boxes, paying the bills. It's not a career, but it's just something to get you to the next step, the next part of your journey. And that's important too. So run away from things that are not healthy for you, things that are not good for you, things that do not serve you anymore, things that do not bring you joy. It's time to move away from those things. Yes. And maybe we don't have that ultimate goal in mind. Maybe we don't know exactly what it is yet we're so passionate about that is the path that we're going to pursue. So maybe now we're just kind of in some weird little limbo doing something else. That's okay. But when you start to put it all together, when you start to really realize where it is you want to be and the things that you want to do, pursue that with reckless abandon, my friends. Really go for it. Because how many chances are you going to get to step to the plate again? No one is promising you tomorrow. No one's even promising you the rest of today. It's hard to figure out which way you want to go sometimes. I get it. I find comfort in old song lyrics and things all the time. And Led Zeppelin, I think, said it best in Stairway to Heaven. There are two paths that you can go by, but in the long run, there's still time to change the road you're on. So don't feel like just because you've been on a path for so long that this is where you must stay and this is where you must be and this is where you must die. No. There's still time to change the road you're on. So run away from something if that's what it takes. Eventually run towards something. No matter what, don't give up.